Hijab is coming back to haunt the Karnataka government again almost 2 years after the BJP government banned it in schools. In a review meeting held under the leadership of Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and State Higher Education Minister Sudhakar, it was decided to allow students to wear hijab while taking competitive exams. The original controversy is from when a bunch of girl students were barred from appearing for an exam wearing the Islamic headscarf hijab. It soon snowballed into a statewide issue as violent protests broke out across Karnataka. Conflicts between hijab-wearing students and right-wing troops escalated, and the BJP-led state government had to even close schools and colleges and enforced curfews for a short period. The government also temporarily prohibited both hijabs and saffron scarves and made it mandatory that all students follow the uniform rules until an expert committee makes a decision on this matter. The recent decision has once again stirred up the contentious debate from 2 years ago. Minister Sudhakar supported this decision and emphasized on the principle of individual freedom when it comes to personal attire. This is what he said.
It is our Karnataka Examination Authority has taken the decision, and the reason being NEET exams are also allowed with hijab. Okay, people are free to wear the dress what they want. This is not a college or any institution to having uniform and then trying to restrict people, saying that it is not permitted with the uniform. This is a competitive exam where they go and write the exam on their own, and they just come and they finish the exam and they are done with it. They have given instructions that whoever wants to come with hijab, they have to come 1 hour before so that they can thoroughly check them and then allow them into the examination.
Pro-Hindu groups have threatened to protest against this order. Sharad Kumar, a member of the Hindu Jana Jagriti Samiti, said that this is an insult to the constitution. State Treasurer of BJP Yuva Morcha, Anil Shetty, called it appeasement politics.
I am of the opinion that hijab is an issue left to the Supreme Court, even though Karnataka High Court has banned hijab and appeal is before the Supreme Court, and nobody can deliver judgment on behalf of the Supreme Court. But Karnataka's Education Minister Sudhakar himself delivering judgment saying like restriction on hijab amounts to infringement of personal rights of students. I don't understand. Karnataka government's appeasement politics even overshadows the legal system of this country. Students should come to the exam and write the exam and go. And there is a uniform. Every school, college has a uniform. And why can't you stick to the uniform of the school and a college?
In response, the Education Minister said, "One cannot infringe on someone else's rights. They are just here to create disturbances in society." BJP-led state government in February 2022 imposed a ban on wearing hijabs in educational institutions. Muslim women challenged the ban in court. The court upheld the ban, considering it a reasonable restriction on the students' constitutional rights. The court emphasized that elements not explicitly mandated by a religion could not be elevated to the status of an essential religious practice through public protests or passionate courtroom arguments. Congress had promised to revisit the ban after the Congress party's election victory, which brings us to the revival of the controversy. In Karnataka, dress code for schools and government PU colleges are decided by school development management committees. The ban in 2022 was proposed by one such SDMC. The Karnataka government is allowing hijab to competitive exams, the guidelines and rules of which are not dedicated by the SDMC but by the Karnataka Education Authority, which comes under the Karnataka government. Ramya S, KEA Executive Director, said this.
ನಮಗೆ ಹಿಜಾಬ್ ಧರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಧರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಅಲೋಡ್, ಬಟ್ 1 ಗಂಟೆ ಮೊದಲೇ ಬರಬೇಕು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಗೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ಒಬ್ರು ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ತದನಂತರ ಅವರು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಬರೀಬಹುದು.
Higher Education Minister Sudhakar said that people who are protesting the hijab reinstatement should verify the guidelines of NEET exams which allow the hijab. The state is just following the same guidelines, he clarified. In recent years, legal arguments surrounding certain practices have come to the forefront in several countries, including France and Belgium. Both countries have made laws against full-face veils. The European Court of Human Rights supported these bans on the grounds of gender equality concerns in France and the preservation of the condition of living together in Belgium, emphasizing the importance of facial visibility for social interaction and identification. These legal doctrines are not directly applicable to the hijab. The hijab is a headscarf that covers only a person's head and hair, leaving the face exposed. This stands in sharp contrast to full face veils like the niqab, which were the subject of controversy in the European cases. The unique nature of the hijab, being less concealing and not presenting the same concerns, differentiates it from full face veils in the legal context. The issue of religious attire, particularly the hijab, becomes complex in India due to the concurrent list system governing education. With education falling within the concurrent list, both the centre and the state governments have a role in shaping the education policy. Yet, the complexities of faith, politics and governance continue to shape the discourse of religious expression in India. I am Deepthi Rao and you are watching India Today SoSouth.